Hello out there, here we are with, well, more Subnautica in the world I've created that you guys have seen in the past. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm doing something. Well, that unidentified signal is one reason, but there's actually a few reasons. Uh, One, I want to show off some mods, which is what that's about. But two, well, I'm sure a lot of you have heard about the whole Subnautica 2 fiasco going on. And, well, I thought I'd weigh in on it. Now, I could pull up all the different legal stuff that's going on, but there's a few people, Z1 Gaming, I'll put a link to his channel. Let's see, I think ACI, I'm not sure how his name's supposed to be pronounced. He's actually the creator of that mod that we're going to be doing. And then there's like some guy by the name of Bacon something. I forget. But they've all kind of weighed in, showed the different legal aspects, and so I'll link them. And if you guys want to see all the legal stuff, you can check out their channels. But here's what I'm wanting to weigh in on. See, first off, the CEO booted out the founders, and from everything I've gathered, it was unjust, not legal, which means he's kind of going to be screwed if it is everything I've heard is correct. But why did he do it? Well, Subnautica 2 was supposed to go in early access sometime this year. Well, he didn't want that. He tried to get them to stop. He said it wasn't ready yet. Well, from everything I've looked up and gathered information for, there's actually more done than what we had with Below Zero. So, yeah, it's ready. If Below Zero was ready, it's ready. But again, why is he doing all this? Well, the founders had an agreement that if they were able to early release this year and it was ready to early release, they would get a $250 million bonus. Now, they had stated they were actually going to share it with all the development crew. I don't know if that's true, but that's what they say they were going to do. But that's not the point. The CEO has decided he didn't want to pay that out from all the information I've gathered. So he tried to say they broke contract, which, by the way, they didn't. Actually, in order for him to fire them, which he did, legally, which he didn't do, because it wasn't legal firing, the contract stated that the only way that he could fire them is if they committed felonies. Oh, shocker. They did not commit felonies. They just were doing their jobs like they were supposed to. So, yeah. Basically, it's all about money. He didn't want to pay money, so he's trying to do stuff, which the thing is, if everything turns out to be true that I've heard, because, like I said, this is just stuff I've heard and read about and researched. Uh, yeah, he screwed up, and yeah, he screwed up. Is going to have to pay a lot more money than the 250 million, I'm sure. Legal fees, court costs, even if they don't get a monetary value other than the 250 mil, which they do deserve. They did what they were supposed to do. So there's my rant on that. Like I said, I'll link in description a few different people who've covered the case and all the information about it, so you can get more in depth of what's going on. There's no point in me doing it because, well, they've already done it. All right, now a couple other things. Well, just two other things, but you already know one of them. I wanted to show off some mods. But actually, the day I'm releasing this, which is actually the day I'm recording it, it's my birthday. Yay! I turned 42 today. Yeah. I wanted to do something really big, really special. I hadn't planned on exactly what game, but I was planning on doing some kind of live stream. But if you've been paying attention to my posts, I've been having some internet issues. Our regular internet, we weren't able to pay, and yeah, once we had the money to pay, they wanted us to pay the equipment costs to try to. We're like, wait, why do I need to pay the equipment costs? So let me pay my back bill. So yeah, I've got a different internet provider right now, and I tried live streaming once, and it didn't go well. I just totally canceled it. It stopped it, and yeah, there was too much lag. It's good enough where I'm able to play with my wife and stuff, but not able to actually do any streams. All right, sorry about that cut. Had a scam call. I may be old, but I'm not old enough for Medicare or Medicaid. All right, so there's the birthday announcement. Now let me get to this. I'll probably show some of these ones off in a creative world, which I already have a creative world that I tested them on. But these two I will be testing here. I don't know where to get the alien feces, though. So that's one I'm going to have to figure out. But this is, one of the. It's bigger than the Cyclops. But then there's also this, which actually I might have everything I need for that, which I'll go check. If I do, I'll show this off real quick. But I have to get back to my main base, which has all my stuff. And if I don't have everything, I'll gather everything up and then come back and show it off. Hopefully, I'll even try to gather up all the stuff I need to make this thing. Also, I'm going to check while I'm there to see if there's any mods, like for the Sea Moth and the Cyclops and Prawn Suit that go with these guys while I'm at the main base. Now, I don't know how to get rid of this. Maybe I have to go over there and make the sunbeam come or something. I don't know. I'll figure that out if I can get that off. If by the next clip that's gone, well, I figured it out. All right. Well, I'll be back when I've got to the other main base and seeing if I've got that. If not, well, I'll be back after I got everything. All right. We got enough for one of our new ships. Still don't know where to get the alien feces. But here we go with the new ship. This one is part of the.
Here. Must be constructed in deeper water.
Okay, if you say so. But this is part of the. Brain fart. Part of the Call of the Void mod that's being developed. I've been looking forward to it so much.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Hydra online.
I have tested a little bit on the creative world, and I've also had it get destroyed in the creative world. Yeah. It may be meant for the mod, but there are other things that are part of the mod that don't work as well with this. Let's see. Interact. So there's our energy, our O2. I guess that's if we have a breach. We have health of the ship. What's this? Oh, okay, not available. Disable. And what about this one? Function disabled. Okay, so it's still in development, obviously. Let's try this out real quick. Apparently, I still got modifications I can put into this, but
Engine powering up.
let's try this out.
Initiating safety instructions. The Hydra submarine is equipped with holographic imaging technology. To ensure visibility, keep submarine power levels above 5%. Enabling view screen. Now. The Hydra relies on three main components: hull integrity, engine integrity, and systems integrity. Hull integrity is compromised by impacts and creature attacks. Engine integrity is additionally compromised by continuous use of high speeds and boosts. Systems integrity is compromised by electrical pulses and energy surges. Any damage to systems and the engine will also weaken hull integrity. Experienced pilots can utilize the advanced control mode to allow for cabin rotation. The sonar detects nearby sources of anomalous data. Catalog anomalies to expand the neural node threshold of the Hydra AI. You can develop this AI using the screen in the back of the pilot cabin. After unlocking several neural nodes, the AI will be able to support advanced structures in the dynamic building slot. In this prototype, anomaly detection and AI development are disabled. Altera cannot be held liable for any damaged property, injuries, or death resulting from the operation of vehicles synthesized by your PDA.
That's interesting. I didn't get that in the creative mode, just
Engine
for reference.
powering down.
Oh.
Engine
Well, let's...
powering up.
Obviously, I still need those things. Let's give it a quick rundown. At least of the things I can do with it right now. Let's see, Lost River. That's 1,000 meters. Nice. Obviously, I need depth modules. We'll head over there so I can see what else I need to get for the modifications. But now,
Caution. Free cabin rotation enabled. Use at your own risk.
and now if you'll notice the little icon there, that's showing the way the ship is facing.
Cabin rotation locked.
But
Returning to default values.
it's not necessary. Well, except for oh look, my base is down. Now I could push C, which makes me go down.
Cabin
Let's try
rotation
this.
enabled.
As you can tell, you don't have to push C or anything like that.
Cabin rotation locked.
Push X to exit. Something threatening nearby. I should probably power off.
Engine powering down.
Right. Let's go take a look at the mods that we can have. Can I make any of the mods here? Torpedoes. I don't know if this counts for it. Maybe this... What's that CMOS sonar mod? So probably not. Let's see. Let's go over here. CMOS. I do not know how to make the mods for it. Yep. That's also if that's available yet, which I have no idea. Let's see. Excuse me. Well, that's obviously available there, but is... I think this is for the one... But we're not worried about that just yet. It could be just these. Vehicle death module. So... I don't know if that'll work for it or not, but we'll make those and try. Okay, I'm going to make a few of these modifications and see what happens. And I'll be right back after Void Death. I gotta remember where to get Ghost Weed. I'll be back once I figure out the modifications. Okay, well, I can't figure out how to make those mods. So we're gonna have to put those modifications on hold and start gathering up the material for the big ship. So, once I've got everything gathered up and ready to make it, I will be back. Oh, before I go though, a couple of mods I'd like to talk about. Yes, a map in your PDA. This is one of the best mods, in my opinion. And look, we got coordinates. This should have been a thing in Subnautica from the beginning. I don't know why it wasn't in the beginning. I don't know why it had to take an independent modder to do it, but hey, we got it. Like I said, I gotta go gather up the stuff I need, and I'll be back. Ooh. Well, I'm trying to get to the Lost River, and I noticed a little friend. Let's go this way for a moment, because I need food. Before I try to deal with all that. Doesn't seem like he's wanting to come after me, though. Or she. I don't know its gender. Alright, real quick cut in. I looked it up. I found the area where they're supposed to be, and looks like I might have found some of the feces. Let's drop down here and find out. Figured I'd show you guys the location just in case. Yep, alien feces. Now I need one more. And when I get that, I'll come back and cut back in and show you the new ship. Oh, that was a little funny. I'm making this video, and I didn't realize I was in a Discord server, and somebody was started talking to me. I was like, whoops. Yeah, I've got a membership to Pack Opsy, and you know. Oh, I need to take care of that. So that was a quick cut in. Talk about that funny thing. Well, let me get back to searching around for the last one. I've only found one so far. Here we are. I finally got the last one. And now let's summon this bad boy in. Nope, I'm missing one parcel. Oh, we'll just get back here real quick. pull it out of the Cyclops. I was running low on power in the Cyclops, so I put power cells in here. The other side. Oh, crud, I'm full. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
First off, drop you out temporarily. And I'll just deposit you into there. And I dropped it instead of doing what I want to do with it. Why can't I pick it up? Where's my thermal blade? I want that back. Let's get back to the thingy. The mobile vehicle bay thing. And if you notice, I moved it because I needed room. That's a biggin. Actually, that was what the doctor said when my daughter was born. Have fun watching that render in, be built, whatever. That is taking a long time. Yeah, but now you can see why I was like, okay, I need more room. That thing is huge. Now, I think it's based off the Atlas, but I'm not 100% sure. I think Atlas is...
The Beluga is designed to be operated by a 6-person crew. Under no circumstances should anyone attempt to pilot this vehicle solo.
Atlas is supposed to be the biggest vehicle, but apparently, and actually, it was supposed to be an actual Unknown Worlds development. It was actually supposed to be in this game originally, but they took it out because, well, look at it. Unless you're traveling the void, you really can't do much with it. Guess where we plan on going?
Forward, Captain. All systems online.
We plan on going to the void. Upgrades? Don't know how to make those upgrades. Wait a minute. I just thought of something. Do I have a thingy that I can make for other upgrades? Like the original? Oh. Huh. I'll have to check that out. Look, I just found that. That might be how we make the upgrades. Now, this thing is so huge, we have to do everything right here. Sorry about that cut there. I needed to get some food and water. Now, like I said, this thing is huge. Shield, I'm not worried. Here's the thing with the shield. Hey, where'd everything go? Also, gonna take a lot of power to do that. Now, I don't think I can do too much with this next mod. I'm gonna go to this location and well, we'll have some fun. It's gonna take a little bit to get there. If I don't think I need any modifications. And real quick, I'm going to save. There's a reason. Now, I know with the Atlas, I don't have anything to worry about. But this isn't exactly the Atlas. So, yeah. Well, when I get there, we'll figure it out. Whoops. I'd moved to scratch. And I didn't look at the screen.
Warning, entering ecological dead zone. Adding report to data
Warning.
bank.
Abundant past life form detected in the vicinity. Some level of caution is advised.
Alright, well, there we go. I was wondering when they were going to show up. You were pretty quick. As you can tell, I'm heading into the void. This is a void special ship. But those guys are not the only things I gotta worry about. Now, like I said, if it is basically the Atlas, I should be fine as long as I'm in here. But it's not actually named the Atlas, so I don't know for sure. We're getting to a point where we're gonna have to start descending, and I'm gonna keep. Well, I guess I'll. Well, no, we'll see what happens. I don't want to spoil things.
Caution. Detecting unusual sound wave activity. Origin unknown. Wave amplitudes diminishing.
I did make a save just in case, so I didn't have to farm for this thing again. Of course, if this isn't safe, then it doesn't matter. But at any moment, there should be some fun happening. It might already be happening, and I just don't see it yet. I was expecting something already. If I turn off the internal lights. I know, it's very dark. Nope. those are just... we need to get there. Now, like I said, inside I'm pretty safe, I think. But once I go out, that's where I'm going to be in danger. Like, what is... Hmm? That's weird. Where is it? Oh, I need to exit. But I need to go through the underbelly, or this is going to be even more dangerous for the prawn suit. Now, see, oh, here we go. Where is it? Okay, this is scaring me that it hasn't shown up yet. Okay. Contains data of advanced submersible capable of diving extreme depth. Well, wait, that's it. Oh wow! Give me a blueprint, but it will show up now, even though I can't build it. Apparently not. Well, let's see if I can make it back, and also see if the fun thing will show up. If not, then this was kind of anticlimactic. And as far as I know, there's nothing else to do here right now. We'll just head that way. When if nothing else shows up, well, that's annoying. I mean, seriously, this will be very annoying if this was all kind of a bust. Might bring Seamoth can't handle the. Could use do the Hydra. Wait a minute. Oh, sound's gone away. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, you're going to attack? Oh, where'd you go? Oh, that would be the Silence. A new Leviathan for the Call of the Void mod that is still in development. Oh, disappeared. It has cloaking ability. Now, looks like it's unable to do anything to me. But, yeah, it's got cloaking, and it causes a lot of damage to things it does attack. Basically, this sub, whatever it was called again, is a recommended one to have for Call of the Void.
Warning. Leviathan past life form detected in the vicinity. Some level of caution is advised.
Will it go after the Ghost Leviathan? Now, the Ghost Leviathan obviously is trying to get me. Now, if you think it's gone, it is not. See, there it is. You hear the thump thump, thump thump, thump thump. That's a sign that it's still around. Whoops.
Warning. Leviathan past life form detected in the vicinity. Some level of caution is advised.
And it's able to glitch through. Oh, geez, they're both able to glitch through. Alright, I'm leaving the void. I will link a Call of the Void preview in the description. Because there's an ad for it. Along with the other things that I was going to link. Jeez, are you still following me? Okay. Yeah. Seems like it's gone. Alright, that's all I have for that I'm not going to be in creative for, so let's save.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Are we not powered on? Apparently we're not powered on.
Attention. Powering up.
Now, let's get over there. Like I said, we're in creative, so nothing to worry about now. Oh, also, one thing I need to point out, I found this out while looking through the stuff I could create. You scroll all the way down. Where are you? I lost it. Transfuser. I have not made that. I forget what it does.
Erosion patterns on the land masses suspended here suggest they once floated on the surface.
I don't see it here. That's annoying. Well, I might have to go back over to the other and show it, or just show a clip, because I was recording at the time. Decoration. Oh. 2 versions of Markiplier? Oh, but look, I can make that now. And whatever that is. But that's cool. That's the Jacksepticeye Easter egg they have. Which you had to have a special code that I think no longer works. But the mod lets me, whatever mod I'm using lets me have it.
Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
Okay. Now, on this one, I've already gone to play with the silence and all that stuff over there. Alright, now, let's exit the ship. Where? Now, this one, as you can tell, I've already got made. There's one other one I don't have made yet. But let's go ahead and pilot this one. This is another mod vehicle. It is a precursor vehicle. Access upgrades, which apparently it can have. And there we go. Don't know if there's really anything special about it, but it is kind of cool.
Attitude leveling. Attitude leveling.
Alright, that one showed off. Oops. Get to the surface. Get to the chopper. That reminds me, I got something to show the boys. I haven't watched it yet myself. Predator related. Alright. And boom. I was not excited about this ship once I had it in. But I have the mod, I'll show it off, and yeah. Like I said, I'm not excited about it. It looks cool. Looks like a nice big arrowhead.
Survivor, you have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
Now, how do I get in again? There we go. Well, as you can tell, this is putting you in third person instead of first person, and I'm not too thrilled about that. But actually, I mean, other than that, it's not a bad ship. Oh, sand shark? Okay. I didn't notice that about it when I was testing it out. Are those hostile creatures? I don't know. It is very fast. I don't know. I could see somebody liking it, but it's still not my cup of tea. It was this one up here. Right there. The whatever it's called. There's the precursor one blade. Now, I know I mentioned I'm not a fan of mods. And I guess it really depends on the mod. If it's something adding a great experience to the game, yeah, I'm okay with it. But like to make a game easier, not so much. Why do you need to make the game easier? If the game's too hard, lower the game settings. And if it's still too hard, well, maybe you need a different game. Now, there's one mod that I did download that would make it a little easier, but I didn't show that off, and that is keep inventory on death. That's it. No, I mean, but the thing is, I've already beat the whole game, and as you can tell, there wasn't much I could do with the Call of the Void stuff. So keep inventory wasn't that big of a deal. And if I feel like it's too easy with keep inventory on, I could always disable it with the mod manager. See, quit. I'll even show you the mod manager, which is a mod in itself. I understand. Now, what are those? Yeah, well, it's a mod duplicate. It is enabled. Don't know why it was duplicated. And if for some reason, if there's any mods that cause an issue, like I can't use VR tweaks. I want to play this in VR. I had issues when I tried playing it in VR, but when I put this on, now maybe it's something I can only use while in VR. But when I had it on, I could not move. I could not do anything. I haven't tried it in VR yet. I do plan to. Maybe I'll do a little bit of a VR episode someday if I can get it to work right. Right. Well, there really isn't anything else to say. Oh, one reason I am starting to recommend mods, especially for this game. Now, we went through all that stuff about Subnautica 2. I have a fear with Subnautica 2 right now because of all the legal issues that are going on with it. I'm afraid that's going to get canceled altogether. I hope not. I'm really looking forward to it. I couldn't get multiplayer to work on Subnautica, which there's a mod for that, but for some reason I couldn't get it to work. My friend Doc got it to work, and I was going to do quick video on that, but I can't seem to get it to work, so that sucks. I hope someday I can get it to work, or maybe I'm wrong and Subnautica 2 will come out. As of right now, it doesn't look like it, but it's a hope I'm wrong. Now, I'm torn. Some people are talking about boycotting Subnautica 2, and a part of me wants to say yes, do it, boycott it. But here's the thing. The CEO is not the only person involved here. You also got to take into account the developers who have been working hard on the game. It's not their fault. We should, and the Subnautica 2 is their work. So if it does come out, I understand if you don't get it, but I do recommend getting it. Not be, not. I mean, I don't want to give the CEO money, but at the same time, I want to show appreciation to the developers. So there's my opinion on the rest of my opinion on that. You can agree, disagree, but anyways, until next time, have fun out there.